Hi, it's me again with CorelDraw tips and tricks. Somebody sent me this pretty clear, pretty fuzzy graphic, and they want to print this on a navy blue shirt, and they want to know how I did it. Or they did it, whoever did this. I've already drawn it out. I couldn't find those exact gymnasts or ballerinas, and this isn't really navy blue, but that's what it would look like. That's pretty cool. And you can always take that blue and hold down the control button and add a little black to make it a little bit darker. And look at that. So in looking at this, these shapes were done with the transparency tool. And so I went to the internet and I found two pieces of clip art on a gymnast. And I'm going to just kind of start from scratch. And I'm going to take this young lady and go to bitmap, outline trace, clip art. Stuff like this really, silhouettes really become really good, really crisp. Nothing wrong with that. Now this one, I want to take the base away. So I'm going to go to effects, trace bitmap, outline trace, clip art. And there's your item. Now, to get rid of the base is really easy. I'm just going to left click, right click. And since we might, and there's a little boo-boo right there. Take your virtual segment delete key and delete that. That probably needs to be straightened out. But anyway, take a 2-point line and go from that node to like there. Take your smart fill tool, set on any color, and voila, you have the base gone. Now we'll left click, right click. Now let's work on that transparency. So I did it and I rotated them 5 degrees. So what you're going to do is take any shape or any oval shape, I guess. And there's several ways to do that, but if you don't have to hold down the control button, you get that shape. Now let's smart fill that. Matter of fact, we don't have to smart fill it. It's an object, so we'll go with that blue or that violet right there. I took away the outline. Now I'm going to create a transparency on it because of the fact that that's what's going to give it that look of where you can see them on top of each other. So I'm going to Control D and duplicate it, and then I'm going to double click on the X and I'm going to move the duplicate rotation there. I'm going to go 5 degrees and see what it did. When they double up, you can actually see the between there. Now Control D again, double click on it, and I'm going to rotate it a -5 degrees, and then Control D. And you'd want to count to make sure it's even. I think that's even. Then what you're going to want to do is go ahead and go to Object, Group, and group this together. And then I'm going to kind of mimic what I did here. I'm going to take this young lady and put her up top, but I'm going to make her white. They did say that they're going to print this. I'm going to go to Object, Order, Front of Page. Well, why isn't she white? There we go. Take away the outline. Now on this young lady, I put her knee like right in there, and I made her that same rich purple. We might have to, let's zoom in here so we can see it better. Yeah, it's almost blending in. So let's add a little white by holding down the control button. Well, let's make sure it's at the front of the page. There we go. And then take away the outline. And you can hold down the control button and make it a little darker, make it a little lighter, whatever your preference is. And then if you take your yellow box, now in printing, I've got another person in there. Let's see. Okay. Somehow I've got another person, another young lady in there. Let's group ungroup, grab that ballerina and delete it. Whoop, didn't get her. So if you can't ever get it all, you're not going to select all the petals, so you can delete it. Now let's make sure we group this together again. Let's go ahead and hit P, put it in the center of the page, and grab our other ballerina. Now, I know nothing about printing, but this is white and not transparent. You'd almost have to make it a white, because if you made it transparent with no color, then your blue is going to show through. If you go object, well, you know, you'd actually have to cut that out. Let's take this ballerina and nudge her out of the way. Let's take away the blue for just a second. Let's take both these. I need to move that other thing to the front of the page. So I'm going to move this one to the back of the page. I don't see our ballerina. There she is. I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do in outline. And if you wanted it maybe to stand through to the shirt, you could put that ballerina in here and try either back minus front or front minus back, and it took it away. So now when we put on a blue shirt, you can go to object, order, that ballerina. Wow, that really looks pretty cool. So it's the color of the shirt, and then this would be your other color. Just a couple ideas. Man, if you put that on a black shirt, look at that. Pretty nice. Hope that helped her, and thank you for watching.